Welcome, cooks, to the battle of the popcorn poppers. So we previously tested this microwave popcorn popper. This is the micro pop from Ecolution. And today I'm putting this aside and we're going for the big boys, right? We have some Dash popcorn poppers here. We have an air popper and we have a traditional oil stirring type popcorn popper. Both of these are from Dash. We're going to put these head to head. We're going to find out what wins, the air pop or the traditional oil stirring popper. This is the battle of the popcorn poppers. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So some time ago, I got this popcorn popper. This is called the Micro Pop. And this is actually the Paris Hilton version, but this company makes these. They come in all different kinds of colors. Sometimes they brand them a different way, but they're all the same, right? I'll put a link down in the description and up here for when we did a test on this. It worked pretty good. Straight in the microwave. You don't have to put a lot, that extra oil in there. I think the biggest problem we had is the first batch that you do, this thing is cold. So when it goes in, it takes longer for it to start popping. And so it's very difficult to judge the time that you need. Once you use it, 1, 2 batches, 3 batches, it starts getting more consistent because your popper is hot, you throw more in, you put some butter in there, it butters the popcorn. I like that aspect of it. It just was a little clumsy because you can't always predict the time.
The only problem is if you're sleepwalking and you're doing this, you'll do what I do. You'll put the popcorn where the butter's supposed to go. Then when it starts popping, it just makes a mess of the microwave. Make sure you put the popcorn inside.
Yeah, dump the popcorn in here, right? So you put capful. I found that 1 capful, I couldn't cook it. It didn't cook right. I needed 2 in here to get it really going. So what are we going to do with this? I'm keeping this, but we're temporarily putting it on the side because we got another battle, right? So this is our classic type popcorn popper. It's similar to the ones of the olden times, right? You put in the olden times. You put it on the stove like a whirly pop, right? And you stir it around. This is what this type is. So you can put the oil in here. It has a little stir and it pops. Boom, 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 right? So this is the Dash stirring popcorn maker. Here we have the Dash Air Pop. So I remember in the 70s when Air Pops came out, everybody was getting off the oil bandwagon. They wanted a healthier option for your popcorn. That's what this is. It doesn't use any oil. This is the Dash Hot Air Popcorn Maker. So we're going to see what does a better job, air pop or traditional oil stir. So let's get these babies out of the box. I actually bought this one for Eric for Christmas since he complains so much about it.
This one's bigger. It claims it does 18 cups, where the other one only does 10 cups.
Yeah, so here's the manual. And here's our popcorn popper. Woo. He's complaining so much about this that I was like, let me go ahead and get him an air popper. Question is, to clean this out, you really can only wipe it down because this inner part doesn't come out. So this is really basic. It has an on-off switch. It almost looks like the egg cooker. And it has this, you put the oil in it and just stirs it around. Here is your lid. And it also has this. I'm assuming this is for put butter on there.
Does a little metal piece, does that come off for cleaning or anything?
Huh?
It's got like a hub on the top. Does that spin?
That goes there. I think you put butter there. This hub. I guess this does come off.
So you take them off?
It's about the extent of it.
Okay. So yeah.
So that is the stirring style. Now let's look at our classic air popper. Again, some goodies. Some more goodies. I don't think you can really clean out the inside of this thing either. So that's an air popper. And you just put the popcorn down in here. You put that on top. You got this right here. And I'm assuming you just fill it up, right? I guess that goes like that. So let me wash the pieces that I can wash, and we'll be back to pop some popcorn. So I read the instructions and I learned, yay, right? So no, you can put butter in this one. When you put the oil, you put the butter in there. This lid is for once it's all popped, you put the lid on there and then you flip the whole thing over and this becomes your bowl.
Ooh.
How exciting. So we don't want that on there. And then this you use to measure your popcorn into here. You can put butter in here and let it sit it on here and let it melt. So this is going to go into here and this is going to go into here. So let's prep our poppers. One lid full of Orville into here. Got a jumper there. One lid full of Orville. Yeah, I'm not even going to try that. So if you're not melting butter, what do you do with this?
I don't know. We already cheated. We melted the butter already.
And for this, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of oil in here. I don't want to put the butter in here because this you really can wash that easy.
I mean, you already got oil in there.
And we're going to put a 1/2 cup of popcorn in here. And put the lid on. So, kiddies, let's fire them up. Air popper and dash. Regular popper. So we have poppage in here. Wow! 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 Whoa!
All right, late bloomer.
We got something going here. We got a lot going over here. Well, if you're looking for speed, you're going to be in this camp. I don't know why you would be in this camp.
Well, it may not make a mess. See, that blew everywhere.
I just need a bigger bowl. Give me that butter. Okay, so we got some butter action here. Whoa, we got some salt action here. Lesson learned. Amy, use a bigger bowl. Whoa! Mm-hmm. And according to this, you're supposed to take this whole thing and flip it over. Oh!
Oh!
Wow!
Jumper!
I started getting a little burn here because I didn't turn it over fast enough. How do you toss it in this bowl?
Toss it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Gently?
No.
Get another bowl, get a plate, something.
Yeah, I need another bowl. Thanks, Boo. He got me a bowl here. This bowl is a little small to be tossing popcorn. A little more butter.
Mm-hmm.
A little more butter.
Mm-hmm.
Salt. Stir to combine. So, my initial reaction on the difference between these two. This one started popping like immediately. Soon as I turned it on, they were like, boom. This one took a little bit. So here's our stirring popcorn popper. I did kind of feel like that this thing didn't spin fast enough. So some of it kind of got burnt while I was still trying to dump it.
It's like anything, Boo-Boo. Microwave, right? You got to kill the bag before it's done popping.
You don't have a problem with that. It launches that right out of here into here. There's no risk of it burning.
So, you didn't have any kernels left over.
No. They taste
Similar.
this one. I think I put more butter on. Taste that one. That's air popped. Just taste some. Don't just cram it in your face.
Oh, come on.
Okay. This is oil popped. This tastes slightly lighter, if that's possible.
I mean, if I hear a butter deposit, it tastes really good.
Maybe I just put more butter on that one.
Mm-hmm.
My vote is for the air popper.
I take a draw.
You say it's a draw?
I didn't eat any burnt ones.
I got a couple burnt ones off of this one. I don't think you're going to get any burnt ones off of this one. Well, this one's easier to clean because there's no oil in there. This one has oil.
So this one's less of a mess.
Boom. And maybe if I had a bigger bowl.
Well, bigger bowl would help. Obviously, we got to wash it, stuff.
Yeah. Since this only had popcorn, you could probably just wipe it out and then burn it off.
And you said it looked a little steamy in there when it was popping.
Yeah. Either one, they both did a good job.
They both did a good job.
My vote's on that one.
The good news is it's not like some of these other ones. You got to go in the microwave, and every 3 minutes you got to pop it out, go back in, pop some.
This is better than the microwave.
Well, I think both are more convenient.
Yeah. The ultimate popcorn challenge, that's our thoughts. I hope you enjoy this. Happy Wednesday. This is the battle of the...
You can merge it.
And this is actually the Harris.
You're doing what I do. Harris Pilton.